Hey guys, the Bears fan of 6 here today for you. Trial number 7, the Arc battle. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look here. I do one squad it, one team, or I do one squad it first try. I did very little research to be honest with you. I kind of just woke up this morning and just threw it together and kind of figured out what to go with. Um, Gra and Yura definitely need Impity Orb, or however you pronounce it. The thing that makes it so they're not weak against Arc's light damage. So that is for the most part a must if you're taking a dark unit. Not for the most part, it is a must. So it's two battles, and second battle is two phases basically. Arc's vulnerable to sickness the whole time, and he's vulnerable to injury up to stage 2, basically the final stage. Yura and Dion are vulnerable to injury. And Arc does do some focusing on dark units, so it can hurt. Everyone on this team is imped. They're all fully imped, so with Trident lead and Growl lead, pretty high stats there, which are nice. I go with using Trident Ultimate Brave Burst over Elmo's because I think the shield is super overpowered and I think it would help. So 90% summons Yura and Dion, 70% summons Ruby and Balgron, 50% summons Medina and Renan. If you kill any unit, I had a little freezing here, I fixed it. If you kill any unit before Arc goes under 50% HP, he'll do a massive single target attack that will buff wipe and kill a random unit. Do not kill a unit before 50%. For the most part, I was actually surprised how easy this was, to be honest with you. I barely played it on Japan. Trident really helped make it easy, though, to be honest. Some of these global units are pretty overpowered. Back to the units themselves. Dion has a crit buff. Yura has a fairly weak dot. Ruby can inflict attack down. Balgron can give the enemies a chance to inflict all status and has a lot of HP. Usually dies last, so he does die last in mine. Renan can cast status prevent. Medina reduces BB gauge. 30%, there's a huge possible AoE. At 15%, there's another one as well. They recommend mitigation for those two. I opt for using Trident's UBB. So as you saw there, it seemed to work out. There's a lot of units on the field right now. It's like, holy crap. Surprisingly, Arc's he's taking a lot of damage, so getting pretty close to that final threshold there. That's why I'm getting Trident ready here. Yura was probably the MVP here in this fight, to be honest with you. He was pretty amazing for the most part. We're going to come up to the next battle here in a moment. Really, all you have to do is just start killing them off, is what I do. I focus on Dion, which I should have focused on Renan first because she would have died that turn. But I kill Renan and Dion here in the same turn. Take them out. Then I believe in a turn or two I take out Medina. And then Balgron didn't take... He took like 2 extra turns or something. I forget what it was or whatever. I paused it because I thought it was going to take a few extra turns. I was also trying to get my overdrive back and to also start the next, when I go to battle 2, start it with full BB. So I wasn't spamming all my SPB and BBs the whole time. Battle number 2, Arc starts out at 6 stars, so we're going to get to that in just a moment. I'm also going to post you the guide I use from Reddit. Thank you ATC007. Pretty amazing guide. Helps me out quite a bit. I'll give you an up arrow for that, or up sword, whatever it is. So this is Arc 6 star. He does a Radiance move, massive single target, used every 3 turns, does strong damage but will likely not kill your units unless he focuses. Radiant Brink, massive single target, used every 6 turn, random unit, does 120% of HP. Buffs wipes before using, so guard all units to be safe. You know my counting, how good I am at counting. I fail here. I actually had to stop the video and go back and count turns because I lost track. I did that once at the end. React Force, massive AoE that triggers when all units use BB and SPB. So every single turn you have to have one unit that does not use Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst, or you will be in a lot of pain. So do not have that happen to you. At 50%, he evolves to his 7-star form here, which should be in just a moment. Not too difficult, just guard every 6 turns. Make sure you don't die. Those moves carry over to his 7-star form, so they do not disappear. So those still keep counting because it still happens. He does X-Rave, AoE attack, and hit count buff. Revenge Swift is the one that hurts. Damage Reflect for 1 turn. You either guard or use your healer after it, so you have to worry about that. When the battle first starts, 100% immediately transform. He guards twice and then does a massive AoE. You can live it with mitigation just fine, so you don't have to worry about it too hard. Mitigation, Trident Shield would be just fine. World Splitter Astro is a strong AoE. Next is 50% Threshold. We'll get to that in just a moment, but he has 20% chance of targeting the lowest HP unit, 20% chance of targeting a random dark unit, 25% of targeting the lowest defensive unit. 50% he does a massive AoE that reduces your HP to 1. Mitigation and shield and guarding seem to negate this. His massive single target will now occur twice every 6 turns. So you have to worry about that. He's going to do it twice. And honestly, I don't think I get hit with it because I think I hit his HP threshold the one time on turn 6, so it doesn't happen. Not 100% sure, but I think that happened. So Yura there took a nice hit and went down to 1. So coming up on the 50% here. The next one is at 40%, 30%, and then 10%. So those will be coming up here shortly. It's not too difficult for the first 50%, so just guard every 6 turn. And remember, do not use everyone's Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst the same turn, because that will be terrible. The last 30%, you really would just want to race to kill him, get it over with, because he does get pretty strong. So 40%, Arc will say some stuff. He'll go idle. He won't attack the first turn, and he puts up mitigation. You must use all 6 units Brave Burst, Super Brave Burst, including dead units, or he'll massive AoE the next turn and wipe your team. So you have to make sure everyone uses it, or you're in trouble. So this turn I was double checking to make sure this was the turn. That's why I was paused there for a second, because not moving, because I wanted to make sure is this the turn I use it. So I did. The next percent is at 30%. He overdrives. He also attack, defense, and recovery up. He does Sword of the Brave, used after the third turn after overdrive. So it's 3 turns after overdrive, not the overdrive turn, is what I found out. Gives all elementals BB damage buff and mitigation. I recommend using 75% mitigation. I went with Trident, so I went with the Trident one. I figured that would be the better option here. So I'm going to get Trident ready. I don't have any Fusion potions, so I'm slightly scared, but I'm hoping that we can get there. I was getting scared here at this point. I'm glad I used Overdrive the turn I did, because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to hit it. And at this point, I believe I did not hit 10%. That's right, I did not hit 10%. I was like, crap! I was like, can I hit 10%? But I was worried that it might double it up. So I still had quite a bit of the shield left, and then I had used Trident Shield again. So it ended up working out great. Didn't take much damage there. I did, like I said, forget to count turns, and I do get hit with a double here, which was ridiculous because he had no HP left. Literally, as we'll even see here in a moment. I don't even know why I used this one revive. He literally had no HP left. All it took was 1 hit to kill him, and I almost used the second one. And I'm like, wait a minute, check it, make sure he doesn't pull a Graw thing where he lives for 1 more turn. He does not, so did end up finishing him off there. Got him with 1 squad. Kept my 2 Crescent Dews. Totally happy about that. So I only had to use two revives, and really I didn't have to use the 1. I only had to use 1 revive because I didn't need to revive Trident. I was just not the smartest there. But it happened. I was so excited, so I was just like, oh my gosh, I did it. Pretty happy about that. And my name is Ark. I'm the knight who guards the Oracle Maiden. I will lend you my power. I don't have any totems, so I can't evolve them. Really sucks, but whatever. But yeah, trial's done. I usually forget to show you guys what spheres I do. I remember this time, so if you stay to the end, you can see what spheres I use during the trial. So we'll show you here right now. Finally was able to do that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Sadly, I thought it was going to take me all day, which actually not sadly because it was a waste of time taking all day, but but I did it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share. And yeah, I'll try to get some more videos up, guys. I'm going through some stuff in real life, but I'll work on it. Later.